Hello and good morning. My name is Cody, also known as Just Two Eyes, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to hop right back into where we left off. I don't exactly remember too much. If you notice something different about my voice, because I'm actually using my mic this time instead of the camera audio, so that way you can just pick up my voice, hopefully, and not the entire background of my room. And also, hopefully, it comes through in the game. If it doesn't, I'll figure something out. Let's get back to the game. Where did we leave off? Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. What happened? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry if I'm assuming things. Geez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine. See? Sayori shows me a big smile. Now, okay, so something's up with Sayori. Okay. Monica, since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. The Cody man. What's up? Hey, my guy. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Downcast? Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, the Cody man. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. True. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Having trouble today. Sorry, I know this is not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Sorry, my voice cracked a little bit. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, the Cody man. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else. You know? Huh? She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than had always been. Oh my god. Hey. You're so funny, the Cody man. Have you thought that maybe have you ever thought that you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do you know anyway? I mean, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. How do you smile meaningfully? I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me, but I can hit spacebar. Oh my god. Drinking coffee, by the way. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki sit next to me. Are you just going to sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's the kind of thing she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of that. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. You've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I don't know what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let's do Sayori. Because if I remember right, this last poem was for Sayori. Like I did Yuri first, Natsuki, then Sayori. So hopefully this poem will cheer her up. Cheer her up. Baby, Sayori. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this poem for someone else, didn't you? No, I didn't actually. Probably Yuri. Okay. I'm very sure I did not. That little Yuri sprite didn't jump at all when I was clicking. Maybe it hit Natsuki once or twice. What? Okay. Oh. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you for coding, man. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehehe. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I didn't even get to read your poem. Homie. Okay, Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Thank you. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type. Wait, Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Damn, that was a little unnecessary. But I think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, letting go of balloon. Not letting go of balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. The sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury. How do you say it? I say bury. You know, like I'm burying. But sorry. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's have your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then come up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of a metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. And at the very least, it was good practice. Wait, no, they didn't write the poems weren't the same at all from what I remember about yesterday's poem. That's Yuri, baby. Well done, Dakota man. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dakota man? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe the most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not that it's not as bad as you're making it out and making it sound in your head. It just means that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. A little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Oh, Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Alright. My character is super passive aggressive, by the way. Okay, so they're writing about the same thing today. But why did she say we realized we wrote about the same thing yesterday when they didn't? Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under the clear blue sky and an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds on endless enigma, clouds and an endless enigma. Sorry. The easiest would get lost in is one whose everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Okay, I'm not reading too much metaphorically into these poems as I did last time, or I'm just becoming stupid. Because the last poems were like deep as shit. Like, really let me know more about the girls. These poems just seem to be like they're, I mean, not all poems have to be deep and metaphorical. Or maybe it is and I just don't see it. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. What, dude, is my character stupid? Did you not just put two and two together that Natsuki said it was Yuri's idea and Yuri said it was Natsuki's idea, and they both said that they wrote about the same thing the other day? Okay, maybe because a few days passed, maybe one of the days before this, because on my second day is when I read the last poems, but today they're saying it's a few days have passed, so maybe on the last day they wrote about the same thing, and for me, I just missed it as the player because they skipped a couple of days. But why are they saying it was the other's idea though? Whose poem should? Okay, Monica. What's up, girl? Hi, the Coda Man. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I don't have to give it some thought. I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy. It would also make me happy to see you. Right? Yeah. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem and hold it in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Why couldn't Sayori see this? Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Are we? Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? Ha ha ha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. I just read code and not jump ahead and expect to read. That's my problem. The lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. And there's more. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. And I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay. Now, I mean, I'm trying to like read back into metaphorically of what all of these mean that relates to the character, but for some reason I cannot pick it up in today. I don't know. Maybe there's something up with me. Maybe, but you know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the best sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Philosophical. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. In a way, it almost feels paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Aha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional creatures? Aha, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems right now. Why don't you start figuring out, hold on a second, is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Did you? Since then, that's my advice. Thanks for okay, you three. Yeah. Well, yeah. She doesn't say. She says, "Okay, everyone," or "Listen up, everybody." She doesn't say, "Okay, you three." She's never really pointed out how many people in the club before. You do, yeah. Okay. Catchphrase. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Hold up. Let me see something. Save. Yeah, I'll come back. I want to see something. To save your game. You never know when you might. Okay, I remember this. Otherwise, something might happen. Running about. What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha. Yeah, when she kind of broke the fourth wall a little bit. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Well done reading poems. Yeah, that's what she says. She says, "Okay, everyone." Right? Let me. I just want to. Hi again, the code man. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, sorry. Skip. Okay, sorry the skipping isn't going that fast because I'm getting like 8 frames per second. Okay. Yeah, I remember all of this. I just want to make sure that is her catchphrase, because if she's deviated from it, that means I'm pretty sure she told Sayori something she wasn't supposed to. Okay, I keep skipping. Skip. Well, it even skips past the poem for me. That's awesome. All right, no, because I'm gonna do Monica last, because I really want to see if that's her catchphrase. And I'm really enjoying the music a little bit more this time around, especially when you can like definitely notice the changes when you read their poems to when you're not. It's cool, little things like that. I don't want to skip too far ahead and end up missing something. Okay, red poem. So what do you think? Free form, feedback. Okay, thanks. So nowadays, this poem for emphasis and lines. Right. Well, I'm sure it's been as an epiphany. Okay. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay. Why does she is that like her thing? You know, like is she like making a book? Thanks for listening. Ooh, yes, that's everyone. Plants around the room. Abilities, even if okay, come on. Well, because this is the first day, I don't know if she would say it on the first day. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, well they're arguing. Okay, let's skip past all this shit because I don't feel like dealing with it. Okay. Hey, since this is saved, what happens if I pick Natsuki this time? Because I picked Yuri last time, didn't I? Just for shits and giggles, let's, you know, see what's what. I mean, it's not going to change the outcome of my other save. This is just purely scientific, right? So let's go with Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha, shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, Well, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in the sun in a surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly with a face that I can't help but feel bad for as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, the coding man. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. Alright. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Huh. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, okay. So it's still kind of a balance, but I felt it was more balanced when I stuck with Yuri the first time around. Like, I was more, you know, like trying to balance them both out. With this one, I was like, look, you're a good writer. Don't be a bitch. Yuri, you're hot. Don't be cool about it. You know, it felt like it was just surface level. It didn't feel as deep as when I did it with Sayori. Pun intended. Okay, now that we're past that, okay, time. Okay, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was wonderful. It was wild, especially you, the code man. Okay, so it's nothing different. All right, let's go back to where I was in my actual game. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home today. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home, not for you not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh god, that makes me laugh. That just tickles. Okay. The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So, Monica, what did she say? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be preparing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sora will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses, stares nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, the Cody Man, the one who is truly useless. That's life right there, baby. That's life. Toast. Oh Lord, coffee is still warm. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of it. How appreciative are we talking? Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. The Cody Man may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Actually, you did. Like I have like proof that you said that. Where is it? I'm useless. Oh, I can't go up. Oh man, I can only go up so far. That's interesting. But you did say it. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for the Cody Man to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just who do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to the Cody Man to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh, baby. I would love to spend time with Monica. I really would, like, honestly. And to find out what the fuck this fourth wall breaking shit she does every once in a while. It's just weird. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. The Cody Man, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Oh shit, hold up. Wait, I know what you girls are about to do. Save. Yep. Y'all about to make me pick. Of course. Huh. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... I could pick Sayori. ... though. Okay, Sayori is helping Monica. So Monica is already doing good. So why would she want to spend time with me? Yeah, wait, why is she saying it like that though? Like me and you haven't spent any time together, even though you're getting it. Monica, what did you tell Sayori? Exactly. I really have a feeling that if I pick Sayori or Monica, these two are going to have something to say, and I'm going to be railroaded to pick either one of them anyway. Because I'm pretty sure if I say Sayori, it's going to be like, well, Sayori is helping Monica. And if I pick Monica, it's going to be Monica, you're already getting help from Sayori. So the only reason I would pick these is just to see the dialogue options. And we're running pretty close. As a matter of fact, this is a good time, if any, for me to say, thank you for watching. That'll be that. So if you like what I'm doing, you want to see what else we're doing, let me know what you think, because I'm always interested to know. So, yeah.